So, we are going to start using the meetings module in Danaos, hoping to replace some forms and streamline the Danaos process a little bit. Today I'm going to give you a quick run through of the module. To find your appropriate module, click on the top left your 9 boxes and search for meetings. Key in data meetings is what we're looking for just now. Now, when you open it, it should be blank like this. So, to insert a meeting, hit the plus button and you will see the options for the meeting come up. We have created 4: daily work planning, monthly safety committee, monthly security, and safety session feedback. Today we'll use the monthly safety committee to give you a run through and an example. It's going to pop up with some options. What you're going to want to do first is input a date by using this column and save. Now this is going to open up a reference number and allow you to input data for the meetings. We'll put the time as 1500 and 1600 today, just for simplicity. So to input data for the meeting, you want to go to the top right, your 3 lines here, agenda, attendees, action points, and attachments are the main 4 for the vessel side. So let's start with agenda. Again, once you adjust data, you're going to want to save, and that will allow you to move on to next points in the meeting. It's simple, the agenda point. You will see each point has been taken from the form, and you have a dialog box that you're able to input data into. Once you start inputting data, the box is going to go from red to green to show that you've inputted data in that section. Now, you don't have to put in data in all points to move on and switch between, but you do want to save every time you adjust the agenda section. For attendees here, what you can do is, again, hit the plus insert, and that will give you an option to add an attendee. Now, the yellow dialog boxes are mandatory, but of course, you can input all here. Now, you can do numerous as such, and just continue to add all crew as appropriate, or all attendees as appropriate. Again, the box is going to go green once you have inputted your data. Action points, these are for any follow-up requirements after the meeting. So again, insert. Now, we have the option again with our yellow dialog box to insert. We can add a responsible person. If you search, for example, master, you'll have the option to add the responsible crew member on your vessel. You can input a deadline. Let's say, for example, it's a 1-month deadline. And you can also insert the department that are required for this follow-up action. And again, what you're going to want to do is save after every input. Attachments is our final one. Now, what you can do here is add certain attachments for the meetings that you feel are important to be seen and for the office side to see. Now, once you press insert and hit the plus to select file, you can drag and drop from the desktop files that you believe are important or relevant to the meeting. Another option for attendees is to add a crew list in the attachments section. If you don't feel it's correct to input all users one by one, or you feel it's easier to add the attachments, you can add the crew list as an attachment, and the office side will see that then. Once the crewing module is up and running, it'll be easier to add all crew to the meetings, but for now, it's possible to add attachments. Once the meeting is complete, you can press in the top corner, Update Office, and that will allow the office to see the meeting themselves, and they can add over here as well any comments, and you can see the communications between the meeting once you have updated the office. There are other useful points in the module. If you search for meetings, for example, meeting report. Now, to add a date, same as the date boxes, retrieve, and you'll find the meetings reports here. Now, it's not until you add the meeting that they will pop up here. So you must add the meeting, save it, before it'll pop up in the meetings report. Another useful example of the meetings module is due meetings. Now again, I've selected all these parameters here, but what you can do is search monthly safety committee, let's say, and select all to see the retrieve button here. Select, and it will show you that you have completed a monthly safety committee meeting on the 10th of October and you are due a monthly safety committee meeting on the 10th of November. Now, similar to the last point, they will only show up once you have created that meeting and you have put that meeting in. That will allow the system to show what's due and what is undue. And that is the main bulk of how to use meetings.